Do you want to become a leader in your relationship? Well, in today's video, we're going to give a few simple tips and tricks on how to become a leader. Step number one, if you want to lead in your relationship, you got to become disciplined. When I say discipline, you got to stay consistent with everything you do. Because when you look up to your leader, there's never a day where they don't feel like leading, bro. There's never a day where they don't feel like executing plans. You know what I'm saying? You have to lead, you have to be consistent, and you have to be disciplined, bro, in everything that you do. If you tell yourself that you're gonna wake up every morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you gotta hold yourself accountable. Because if you don't hold yourself accountable, who's gonna follow? Who's gonna look up to you? Who's gonna follow the things that you do if you don't even follow yourself? If you don't respect yourself, it comes with self-respect, discipline, and leadership, bro, in everything that you do. So if you want to become a leader, I want you to sit down right now. I want you to sit down right now, grab a pen, grab a notebook, grab a piece of paper, and write down 10 non-negotiable habits that you want to complete every day. 10 habits that you want to complete every day. Right now, write it down right now. If you want to be a YouTuber, I want you to at least write down two habits every day that contribute to YouTube. If you want to be a family man, I want you to write down 2 habits that make you a better man in your family, bro. If you want to do anything, if you want to go to the gym more consistent, I want you to write down 2 habits that make you more consistent on going to the gym, bro. No matter what you do, you have to be consistent. You have to do the things every day. You have to, when you're tired, you have to wake up. You have to do what you have to do. You have to create a system, bro. If you tell yourself you want to go to the gym every day, you have to create a system on when it's so easy for you to not even skip the gym that it's harder for you to skip the gym. It's hard to skip the gym. You have to create systems where it makes things easy, bro. You have to have you have to have you have to have systems and plan that make things easy, bro. Systems and structure make habits a lot easier, bro. When you have systems day by day that you follow and you do not mess up and you do not break these systems, that's what a system is for. A system is a set of tasks that make things easier, for the bigger picture. And once you have those in place, you make that your bare minimum. You don't budge. You don't you don't budge on your systems, bro. Those systems are in place to make sure you do what you have to do, bro. So if somebody's trying to knock you off your system, telling you your system is bad, don't listen to them, bro. So create your own system, create your own habits, bro. That makes things easier for you. That make things so you don't have to think as much, bro. Cause that's the number one killer, bro. When you're disciplined, discipline comes and goes, bro. Just like motivation. Motivation comes and goes, bro. You could be motivated today and then unmotivated today tomorrow. You might be tired tomorrow, but you still have to follow them systems that make it easier for you to do things, bro. Motivation comes and goes, bro. You could be motivated today, and just because you had a bad day at work, you had a long day, somebody pissed you off or something, you could be unmotivated tomorrow. And that just goes to show you that it's so important to have systems in place, bro. So once you have those systems in place, make that your bare minimum. I know that if you ever some of you might have a few bare minimum now. It might be to make, some of y'all might have bills and your 9 to 5, you might have a bare minimum on the amount of hours that you have to work to cover your bills. You know what I'm saying? That's a bare minimum. That's your floor. I want you to start to raise your floor. If you want to become better, you're gonna have to raise that floor and say if it's make 5,000 a month to cover all your bills, try to make $6,000 a month so you can have extra money to invest whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Invest. If you want to spend, if you want to save, bro, you got to have extra money. You got to raise that floor. So you got to raise that floor so are able to even so you even have the ability to even do what you want to do. So I want you to grab a paper, grab a pen, and write down 10 habits, bro. I have 10 habits right here. I have record a YouTube video. I have go to the gym, clean up around the house, journal. Journaling is really important for me. I want you to reflect every day. Reflect on at the end of the day, reflect on what you did. I want to read the word. I want to eat healthy. I want to plan my days out. And I want to add some new furniture to my house. So just like that, if I work every day and create systems that make things easier for me to record a video, makes things easier for me to go to the gym, and it makes things easier for me to do these 10 things. Once I create a system, bro, there's no going back on a system, bro. This I have a system where I go to the gym first thing in the morning. I wake up, clean, go to the gym, feel me? Come back, record my video. I'm feeling so good. My mind is flowing. I have, you know, blood flowing through my body. And it's just good to have a system. Because once you have a system, there's no breaking those systems, bro. There's no breaking them. And the more you do it, the more you stay consistent, everything you do will become, you know, what you want it to become. Once you raise your bare minimum from here to here, your life is gonna change dramatically. Now everything is coasting here. Everything is gonna start coasting at this level. And that's what you want. You don't want to stay down here. You don't want to be lukewarm in the middle, bro. You want to stay up. You want to go here, and the next level you want to go here, and the next level you want to go there, bro. So just like that, you want to create systems that make things easier in your life, bro. If something is stressing you out, I would say create a system, or if it's a person, thing, something like that, remove it from your life, bro. Mm, if something is hard to do, create a system where it's easier to do. If it's, you know what I'm saying? If you're having trouble getting to work on time, create a system where you, feel me, you wake up at this time every day, you put on your clothes, you get dressed, you take your shower, and by this time every single day you're out the door, you have a system on not being late anymore. So it's just like that, bro. Create easy systems that make things easier in your life, bro. And once you create systems, your identity is gonna change. I have an identity right here. I want to be a businessman. I want to be a YouTuber, businessman. I want to be fit. I want to be financially free. I want to be confident. I want to be, um, and I want to be a YouTuber. So right now I have written down. I want to record every day. I want to go to the gym, and I want to be successful. I want to be confident. So just making these videos every day is making me more confident. As y'all can see, I'm getting more confident on the camera. I'm talking to y'all how I talk to my friends. Like it builds confidence. Systems every day just build confidence, and you have to build a system that correlates to your identity, bro. So if your identity correlates to being fit, make sure you have systems where you know you go to the gym every day. You make sure that you eat the right calories. You eat the right, eat the right content for your food, bro. Make sure you have systems where it's just easy for you. If you want to be a YouTuber, make sure you have systems where you record every day, that you have time to plan out your videos. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have systems on your uploads, bro. Even like that, bro. Even simple stuff like that just takes a long way. Make sure it takes a lot of stress off of you so you can have more freedom on doing the things that you love to do. Once you have systems, it eliminates all the mind stress, all the mind power that it takes to do things without a system. Once you have a system, it just eliminates all the brain power. So becoming a leader, you have to create an identity that makes you a leader. You have to create an identity that makes you want to lead, want someone to lead, listen to you and follow what you say. So if you want to be a leader in your relationship, you gotta create systems that make shit easier in your relationship, bro. You can't be a leader in your relationship if you're not disciplined, if you're not confident, and if you're not working, if you're not creating systems and structures that make things easier for someone to follow you, bro. So I just want to come on here and tell y'all that like becoming a leader is so easy. Becoming a leader, all you need is discipline. All you need is to create an identity, and all you need to do is create system and structure. That all you need to create is system and structures that contribute to good habits, bro. That's just the bare minimum. That's just the bare minimum of becoming a leader. So just like that, we knocked out two we knocked out two of our daily habits right here, right now. We journaled, we reflected, and we recorded. So three. We knocked out three habits daily in just a matter of 10 minutes, bro. So it just goes to show you that if you do this every day, you build confidence. You build confidence, you create systems and structures, and you create an identity around being a leader. So it just goes to show you here are some simple tips and tricks on becoming a leader. Peace out, YouTube.